I will do a reading for people that are here. And you can decide whether it resonates with you or not. If it doesn't resonate, you let it go. If it resonates, you take it in. I'm not the one who can say the truth about your life. I can only give what I know, what I feel, and that's for you to translate to your life. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Hello from Scotland. Oh, well, hello from Holland, from the Netherlands. Yes, Cheryl, I will do a reading, and my intentions are that I pull 3 cards from 3 different decks that I've made. I will start with the deck that was the start of all the cards. It's with images. Most of them are my own photo album, but they are representing everyday situations in which a certain energy is. For tonight, that's the first oracle deck. The second oracle deck is with spirit guide quotes, because I have intuitive messages. Those messages are from my higher self, I call it. My soul, my higher self, who knows exactly what I have to do, which step I have to take. But I learned that the messages I get have a universal resonance in some way. So I post them on TikTok here, and they have a lot of meaning for people that get them. So that is what I do. That's the second oracle deck. Quotes from the spirit guide messages that I have got. And the third is abstract cards, very colorful, with some advice on it. And I want you to think about a number from 1 to, let's say 6. I will pull 6 times 3 cards from 3 different decks. I start with my own oracle deck. They are all about a certain situation and energy that's in them. I have 9 energies defined, and that is related to numerology. And every card represents one of the 9 energies. Sometimes a few of them, but I've chosen one of them. And this is the deck that I started with. It's not with my logo, but with a stamp on it. These are my cards now. Number 1 has been chosen. Yes. Well, I will start with 1 card for each number. And I start with this deck. And then I do again 1 card for each number with a different deck. So you could wait 3 times, around 3 times. Yes, 2, 5. Okay, beautiful. Well, I will take one of these. For number 1, the first one is this one. Here people are dancing, and this is the energy of don't give up, even if it doesn't work as good as it did. Don't give up, because in doing what you have learned to do, you can feel the joy again. So when you get older, you might think, well, it doesn't look that flexible anymore. I don't like to do it anymore. But it's not for the outside world that you dance or do anything else that you have learned. But it's for you to enjoy it, whether it's less graceful than it was before. So don't make how it looks out to the outer world leading for what you do. That's for number 1. The black and white oracle deck. I hope you recognize, when you chose one, the message. This is the second one. Here you see 3 brothers in a row. This is, you belong to someone, to something, to a group, to a family, to a mission, a project. You have your place in a group in which you know what to do, know who you are, and that is what you need to realize how special that is. So honor your connection that you feel you belong to. That is for number 2. Number 3 is coming up. Oh, this flew out. This is number 3. So if you chose number 3, well, you can look. You can see here is a bud. This is a plant and here is a bud. This symbolizes that nature is inclined to expand itself, to expand, to grow, to want to go forwards. And so are we as humans. We want to grow, we want to expand. This is about take what you feel that you need to do to develop, to conquer, to investigate. Take that for your unique inspiration. So follow your natural rhythm in that way. Don't restrict yourself. So that's for number 3. The people that chose number 4. Beautiful card. I like this one. Here you see an orchestra. So people that chose number 4, this is an orchestra. And the beautiful thing of an orchestra is that you are interdependent. When someone is missing, the sound is different. So when you chose number 4, you have to know that you can't be missed. You bring a unique sound to the orchestra, to the group you belong to the world where you have your mission. No one can be missed, but it's your unique sound that makes the orchestra sound unique. So look for that orchestra, or if you have it, know that you can't be missed there. That's for the people that chose number 4. Then, thank you for the likes. Number 5. And that's a negative card in the sense that you have to be aware of something. It doesn't mean that that's a fixed something. It's something that you can change to feel better. And that's this one. You see it's a negative card because of the gray area around the number. And negative cards are inhibitions or restrictions you put on yourself, which doesn't help you on your way to your mission or your purpose. So, this is the card of, it's going inside and looking at the world through dark tinted glasses. So it's about you tend to look at the world through a vision, a thought pattern that doesn't make you happier. and you need to be more joyful about life, because you have the inclination to think negatively, which doesn't help you being the bright light you are. Yes, it's withdrawn, but it's also looking to everything negative that is happening now. And you can focus on the negative or focus on the positive. It's not about ignoring that there are negative things going on, but it's the energy you spend in that negative vision. So this one is go look for things that give you joy, new things that happen that give inspiration or give more trust in that it's all moving in the right direction. So you don't have to lie to yourself about the negative things, but you don't have to focus on them either. So that was for people that had number 5. And then the last one, 6. There it comes. Oh, that's a beautiful one. But it's upside down. You can see that's an open space in a forest. And you are still in the dark. You are walking a path to the light, to the open space. It was upside down. I will start with the upright. In upright position, you are hopeful, you are glad that you are on this journey, and you see the light in the distance. And when it's upside down, you are not seeing that there are signs that it's going to be better. You are tired of the journey and all the challenges that you encountered, and you think, well, I give up. But you are almost there. This card is saying, don't give up hope. It's really, you are almost there. These are the 6 cards from my black and white oracle deck. The first one I ever made. And then you can choose another number, or you can choose the same number. It's from 1 to 6. And these are bright abstract cards with advices or directions on them. Well, a spirit guide message, I have to be very relaxed, and that's difficult in this situation. But I have the quotes of spirit guide messages that I had before, and that's on the cards that I do last. But first, this abstract cards. Okay, yes, 1, 3, 17. Well, you won't get an answer then. It's 1 to 6. They are in Dutch. I've written them in Dutch, so I will explain. This is the abstract card. And it says, inspiration will guide you. So don't look for the logic, look for the inspiration. That's for number 1. People that chose number 1 now. Okay, so Osnat, if you want to choose a number from 1 to 6, or okay. And there we have number 2. This is number 2, and it says, let the warmth touch your heart. So be open to the warmth there is. It's like open up to the possibilities, to the warmth you can feel, to the love there is. There's always more love than you think there is. That was number 2. This is number 3. Osnat, here we are. You have the power to change. And it's like a lightning. So I meant, when I wrote this, that it can be a sudden change. It can be a sudden insight, a sudden shift in perspective. But you have the power to change when you want to. Number 3 was that. Okay, you're welcome. Number 4 of the abstract deck. This is for people that chose 4, in the depth of your soul. It's like an answer. So when you had a question, it's in the depth of your soul. So, yes, you're welcome. Now we go to number 5. I've got 3. It's this one, I think. Yes. Are you trying too hard? Are you working too hard? Doing too much effort? Because this one for me is that when something takes a lot of effort to succeed in, for me that means that it's not my way. Well, it doesn't mean that it's for not your way, but some things have to go fluently. So are you trying too hard? Too much? And that was number 5. For people that have number 5. And now the last of this deck. This one. In its own rhythm and time. In its own time and rhythm. It's rhythm, but I think it's also time. In its own rhythm. So don't push your rhythm or time on the process. It's in its own rhythm. So that was deck number 2. And card number 6. So that were 2 decks. Do you have questions or reactions? Okay. I will do my next project. I don't do yes or no questions because there's always an influence of you. There's always a choice you can make. So when I say yes, you are going to do that project, maybe that project isn't good for you or not at the right timing. So yes and no is too black and white for me in my readings. It's about what you can do or what you restrict in yourself that has to be dealt with. That is my way of reading the cards. Oh, do I create these cards only for yourself or also for others? Also for others. But I have a lot of cards duplicated, I could say, because I want to sell them. Email me or look at my website. I will pull a few spirit guide message quotes. it's always my part to give the message and your part whether it resonates with something or not. If it doesn't, let it go. When you need to hear that message, but I didn't choose the right words, it'll come in another way to you, is my conviction. Choose a number. You can choose from 1 to 10. Spirit guide message for number 1. This is it. When you chose number 1, don't focus on the how or the what you want. Focus on the feeling it will bring you. If you can fill yourself with what you would feel if everything were all right, you'll attract exactly that in divine timing. Well, the quote should be shorter, but this is the form it is now. This was number 1 for people that chose number 1. Number 2. Yes. I like it when the cards jump out. Number 2. When you speak your truth, don't expect anything in return. The calmness and fulfillment in your heart will be your reward. When you speak your truth, don't expect anything in return. And that is from the outside world, I think, is meant. The calmness and fulfillment in your heart will be your reward. When you speak your truth, you get more reaction, and it can be positive and negative, but it's not about positive or negative or being affirmed that you can speak your truth. You need to speak your truth because it's you in your core. That was number 2. Number 3 is this one. Number 3. Go inside and feel what the reactions of others tell you beyond the painful part. Through every connection that exists in your life, you will find your truth. It's important that you feel it and interpret it in your own way. Go inside and feel what the reactions of others tell you beyond the painful part. Just don't be distracted by the pain that it causes. Look beyond it for the truth. Because through every connection that exists in your life, you will find your truth. Thank you. Okay, this was number 3 for people that chose number 3. We will go on. Thank you. Beautiful. It doesn't matter. When it resonates, it's meant for you. That's the way it works. So you can initially have another number, and maybe that number is also true for you, also resonates. But it's not about the number, it's about feeling what resonates. Yeah, this one is the one. For number 4, people that chose number 4. Today is that day, the day that you will make that one step that is the beginning of a change. Well, maybe your day is ending, like mine, but take it for tomorrow then. Today is that day, the day that you will make that one step that is the beginning of a change. We all think too big about what we have to achieve. That's what I learned, that it isn't the path, to see the path and the destination, it is to feel the first step. So I do spirit guide messages, as I call them, and I have quotes of them on cards. Now I have card number 5 of the spirit guide quotes. This is number 5 of the 10 you could choose. Number 5. When you chose number 5, you make a chaos in your head. And then you don't have to listen to the voice that is guiding you. Aha. It's something that was meant for me, obviously, but can resonate with anyone. And if you chose 5, maybe it resonates with you. Your head can be a distraction from following the voice inside, your intuition. So, take that when it resonates. The messages, just when I hear them, and then I let them go, will in some way direct my actions. And that I hope that can do it for you too. Number 6. You are here for a reason. And you will find your reason, even if it isn't clear now. You will find it. Well, it relates to my own journey of looking for what I did on this earth. What was the sense of it all? And it took me, I think, 60 years. I hope you find it earlier. It took me 60 years before I knew what my purpose was, my service to the world. Because the idea is what gives fulfillment is when you serve with who you are, in your core, the world in some way. So you are here for a reason when you chose number 6. And you will find your reason even if it isn't clear now. You will find it. Trust. Number 7 is coming up. 7. I saw several people who wanted 7, so here it comes. Oh, it's a long one. And it starts with Dear Beloved One. I say that a lot in the Spirit Guide messages. It's not because I like it, but it are the words that come to me. Dear Beloved One, you struggle trying to understand what happens. Trying to understand what to choose. But no matter what you choose, if you move forward, you will find the right way in the movement. You will find the wisdom in that experience. You will find your path. So, don't try to understand what happens. Because when you wait till you understand, you will never make a step. So, no matter what you choose, if you move forward, you will find the right way in the movement itself. Number 7. When you chose 7. 8. It's your time. When you wholeheartedly, without judgment, are with what is in you, then you become you. It's about loving yourself unconditionally with everything that comes up. So it's a beautiful one. It was 8. Yes, that was number 8. 9. It's a long one again. Stay in your truth. Number 9. And stay sharing your wisdom, your love, and your true colors. The energy you radiate, the love you represent, and who you are will attract people that resonate with your energy. Trust that will come effortlessly in time. And in time is the hard part, I think. I always want to push things forward, but that's not the way. Trust that this will come effortlessly in time. So when you chose number 9, Mona, stay in your truth and stay sharing your wisdom, your love, and your true colors. The energy you radiate, the love you represent, and who you are will attract people that resonate with your energy. Trust that will come effortlessly in time. Having the trust that who you are in your core is what the world, a part of the world, is waiting for. So everyone has a frequency in who he is and being who he or she is that attracts certain people, not the whole world, but certain people that get you in that energy that you are. This was number 9. Stay in your truth, sharing your wisdom, your love, and your true colors. Number 10. Okay, you're welcome. Number 10. This is it. Yes. The last one of the Spirit Guide quotes. Don't doubt. You are doing well. You are still standing and you will. If you don't let your head determine where to go. It's again that head. So, don't doubt. You are doing well. You are still standing. And that is a success. You are still standing and you will. If you don't let your head determine where to go. Because our head is often ruled by fears. So all the thoughts in your head are meant to keep you in place most of the time. To keep you distracted other times. So your head is not the one who needs to lead, because then we are led into fears and not going forward. So don't doubt. You are doing well. You are still standing and you will, if you don't let your head determine where to go. So trust your gut, trust your belly, trust your inspiration, trust your joy. That's what I learn and have to learn still, that joy is such a beautiful signal which way to go. Follow your joy. Your life purpose. I don't know what your life purpose is. I think for such a thing we have to have a conversation, or with cards, without cards, just exploring. Overall, we all have a purpose that has to do with serving the world, with who we are deep inside. And who we are deep inside is most of the time very disguised, very covered, because we learned that as we express ourselves like young children do in the world, we meet reactions that hurt us or don't encourage us, at least. So we learn to mold ourselves to the world and what the world wants us to be. And then when we grow older, we have to let go of all that and find ourselves again. Thank you. Well, that was it for today, I think.